Dallas. And let's start with the Dallas Cowboys. Relatively quiet offseason, at least by Cowboys standards. They brought back Zeke Elliott after Tony Pollard's departure to Tennessee. They signed all-pro linebacker Eric Kendricks. They lost some O-line vets, took in 3 offensive linemen in the draft to address a void, but again, lose some experience. There are plenty of eyes when Dallas opens up the season on Sunday afternoon in Cleveland against the Browns. Good luck if those rookies are playing against number 95, Myles Garrett.
I'll take Cleveland.
There'll be just as much attention on the broadcast booth as future Hall of Famer Tom Brady will make his TV analyst debut at 4:25 Eastern over on Fox. Week 8 will be fun. Cowboys going west to face the Niners. Dallas has faced San Fran in 2 of the last 3 playoffs. By the way, both of them were losses. And what about Eagles Cowboys? One of the best rivalries in the game, returning in Week 10 at Dallas and then Week 17 in beautiful South Philadelphia. One of them has claimed the NFC East title in each of the last 3 seasons. The last one to do it is Dallas. So will we see a repeat? We haven't seen in that division in 2 decades. Marcus, as we take a look at Dallas's schedule, what are your expectations for this team who've been very quiet this offseason?
I'm praying to God that they surprise me because the expectations are low. I'm going to be honest, man. Like, this is not grim. I don't think Dallas is going to be a bottom-tier team when we look at the league overall. But when you look at the beginning of their schedule against the Cleveland Browns, we know what that defense is. And if you're in the business of not having a lot of firepower on that side of the football, honestly, coming back for the Dallas Cowboys this year offensively, 2 guys that one guy we know is CeeDee Lamb that you can depend on. Who else? Jake Ferguson emerged last year, had some really good games, and I think he is going to be a model of consistency tight end-wise going forward. But you play the Cleveland Browns. Week 3, you play the Baltimore Ravens. The Giants, obviously, it should be a tough out defensively. Steelers, Lions.
Buddy,
in
look
the
at that
first
stretch.
6 weeks of the season.
Look at that Week 5 to Week 11 stretch.
And let's not, like, let's already get this going for the Cowboy fans. I'm not going to temper expectations because y'all don't listen. And I love y'all to death. I live amongst you. But y'all going to think we're going to the playoffs and we're going to shock people and we're going to have a chance to make a run. That's what they think.
The fan base.
The fan base think it. I don't. Because this is not a business where you have to have talent. And when you think about the team, and that's what I keep trying to explain. When you think about Dallas, let's focus on not making moves. That's fine. I focus on teams that make moves. And the teams that made moves over the last 3 to 4 years in this league, it's proved to pay heavy dividends for them in having success. So I haven't seen a formula yet where you can let talent exit, get none, and expect to have success. No team has done it that we've watched play in the Super Bowl over the last 5 years.
As much as you can. Do we think there's a chance Week 1 happens and CeeDee Lamb is not playing?
No, he'll be playing.
I was about to say.
You think he'll be playing?
With a new deal.
The CBA is set up that a player cannot sit out whether or not they have a deal. CeeDee Lamb is playing Week 1, whether or not he has a new contract.
Isn't the bigger story Dak Prescott's contract? If they don't start off low? No. I get that. He'll play. It's the pressure and the conversation getting tighter and tighter around everybody,
I don't
right?
think it's any pressure on Dak Prescott.
No.
I think all the pressure in the world on Dallas.
Okay.
What do you mean by that?
Bro, go ahead. What, Schefter?
This is how Jerry likes it. He likes to put everybody's back to the wall. Mike McCarthy is in the last year of his deal.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott in the last year of his deal. We're waiting for Micah Parsons and CeeDee Lamb to be paid.
This is the first time, I think, because to your point, Chef, you make a great point. This is the first time where I feel like Dak Prescott back ain't against the wall. He just watched Kirk Cousins get $100 million guaranteed from the Atlanta
So you're saying I got you. I got you.
The value of him on the free market?
Yeah.
Like, and he's going to make 50 this year.
$55 million.
Like, so let's not kid ourselves into thinking Dak Prescott has some insurmountable amount of pressure. We've seen other quarterbacks get paid off of bad seasons and off injury. He's going to get paid regardless of
I am not worried about mental pressure. I am worried about the literal pressure on Dak Prescott. We talk about week 1, where potentially 2 rookies starting on this offensive line. We'll see if Tyler Guyton and Cooper Beebe start. I'm also looking at week 3 and 4. You got Justin Madubuike, Dexter Lawrence, arguably 2 of the 5 or 6 best defensive tackles in the NFL against that interior offensive line. And Marcus, I will say this, as much as we've criticized the Cowboys for being inactive in free agency, they have been exceptional at drafting and developing offensive linemen. We will learn very quickly if those decisions paid off because they are facing a very, very challenging set of opponents in the first few weeks of the NFL season.
Marcus brought up the